Now, coming to us from Bicknell, Indiana, are Mary and her husband, Nathaniel. You see, Mary and Nathaniel are here to solve a DNA mystery that threatens to destroy their marriage. Now, Nathaniel's ex-girlfriend, Amanda, claims that Nathaniel is the father of her 4-year-old son, Gabriel. Now, Nathaniel admits he cheated with Amanda, but does not believe he is Gabriel's father. In fact, Mary and Nathaniel claim Amanda is using this paternity issue to win back Nathaniel.
Quit lying and making up excuses.
I think you should check with your husband on that one.
No. You're the one that's hitting me up.
But let's go back, Nathaniel. You were head over heels in love with this girl when you all were in high school, right?
Correct.
And she kind of played you, didn't she?
Every chance she got.
Every chance she got.
You weren't there, Mary. You don't know.
I've heard stories not just from him, honey.
So in other words, Mary, this woman's been meddling in your marriage for a long time.
She's tried, yes.
Let's get to the most important part here, okay? Amanda gets pregnant, Nathaniel, right? And meanwhile, maybe the audience ought to know this. She was married at the time, right?
Unfortunately, yeah.
How many times?
How many
How
times
many
on
times have you accused him of being the father of one of your kids?
what? Just this one?
No, because
no.
back in high school, and even his family have told me that you accused a different child of being his
And
before
you even-
Gaby was ever
You
even
even
born.
agreed to that.
No.
You said that you wanted a DNA test on her.
No, you are the one that sat there and wanted to say...
This is just a
And-
clear sign of all your manipulation tactics. You want everybody else to think that you're some godsend when you're not. You're in the wrong.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is what our audience doesn't know, and I'm about to tell them, and they won't believe it. There was a point when young Gabriel was 2 or 3 years old when the three of you got together, and you were co-parenting. Now,
Yes.
this does not look like a co-parenting threesome here.
Okay, first of all, it's not right now because of other issues.
Here's what happened. For several months, the three of you were co-parenting that little boy. And then apparently, Mary, you saw some messages in his phone.
Nathaniel's phone.
Yeah,
in
Nathaniel's
Nathaniel's
very
phone
quiet. Why won't
that
you
were
sit there
suggestive,
and voice your own opinions
suggestive
on this?
messages from Amanda, and you shut the whole co-parenting thing down, right?
Yes, because I felt at that point that she was using it as using Gaby to get closer to Nathaniel. Because, like, in the messages, you can see where Nathaniel will be talking about Gaby, and then out of nowhere, it switches to her wanting to have sex with him.
I pretty much fed into her stuff to feed her what she wanted to hear,
Fed
just so
into
I
my
can
stuff.
continue.
It was
But
all
before
coming
any
from
of
you.
that, and I'm
All
going to
the
make this
stuff
very
is played
clear.
out from your plan, Nathaniel. So don't even sit there and try to make me out the bad guy to just make your wife happy.
Bad guy, you're the one that messed around on both of your husbands.
But even before all of the messages, I brought that baby into my home. I have loved him like my own, and there is not one damn thing that you can say about it because you know it's the truth. I planned Thanksgiving dinners and Easter dinners and done everything for that baby. So don't you ever
I did
say
that
I
for
was
Nathaniel
trying
so he could get to know
prevent myself
Nathaniel. I
from
had
being
nothing to
with
do
him.
with you. So you
But
just
that's
need
what
to-
you said. That's what you said.
There's another, unfortunately, I got to bring up another experience here that even further muddle the water here with this group. There was a home DNA test, wasn't there, Mary?
Yes, sir.
And what happened?
The results came back that Nathaniel was not Gaby's father. And as much as I wanted to believe it, if you look at the pictures of Gaby and our other children, Gaby looks so much like my kids and Nathaniel, it's not even funny. And for the other, for the wife, you would think I would be saying, heck no. There's no possibility that my husband is the father. But look at him. That beautiful baby looks just like my other two. And he is loved more than anything in this world.
But let me ask you this about this test. You didn't believe the test, did you?
I'm not the yellow one. But no, I didn't.
Why not?
Because one, the test was ordered off the internet, so not only the shipping and handling on that could have contaminated, plus.
And you're the one that didn't follow instructions. You were
You're the
told
one
not
that
to let him have
administrate-
anything to eat or drink for 45 minutes before the test was given. And now all of a sudden, when we got there, after the fact, you said that he had Kool-Aid to drink.
Yes.
Did you or did you not say that?
I was on the phone with you guys when that happened out on my porch, and he went inside and got in the fridge without my knowledge.
Mary thinks you want Nathaniel back. You want him back?
Hell no.
She says you just kind of try to keep him on a string. You just keep reeling him in when you want him.
No.
Only when she wants him. When he can give her something.
No. If that was the case, I would have never got rid of him.
Technically, you never got rid of me.
You got rid of her.
I'm the one that left you.
You gotta let that go.
Amanda.
That was back in high school.
Amanda, is Nathaniel Gabriel's father or not?
I hope not,
You hope not.
but I believe so.
You hope not?
I hope not, because I don't want to do this no more. I want to get away from that drama and just live my life like I was before he came back in it.
Drama. Drama.
Yeah, that's all
I
you
mean-
are is drama. You, your wife,
Drama
your
is your
family,
first
nothing but
husband.
drama.
Where have you been
Say
the
what
last
you
10
want
years?
about us, but keep my family out of it.
You kept your pregnancy secret with Gabriel from your ex-husband, right? Why?
Because whenever I gave Nathaniel the news that I was pregnant, I also gave him the option to get everything out in the open and have a DNA done at that point in time. And whenever we was engaged in this conversation, he decided that he didn't want to reveal anything to Mary because he didn't want her knowing that he was cheating on her with me, of all people.
No, you tried to get me to leave her for you.
That was an option.
No,
I said,
okay.
we can work from there.
Okay.
I get the feeling you don't want Nathaniel to be the father, but Nathaniel, I get the feeling you want to be the father of Gabriel. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah,
I've
so he
welcomed
can
that
keep
boy
that
into my
attachment
house.
is all he wants.
I've welcomed. No, you don't screw around with a
Yes, it
4-year-old's
is.
head like that. I brought him into my family, into my home. Introduced
And
him
not
to
just his
introduced
You
him
wanted
to
to.
my family.
You wanted to.
No. He
I
calls
told
me
you
dad.
to. Get-go.
We did want to.
You made that.
For
He does not
Gaby,
call you
not
dad
for
in my
you.
house.
No.
For
He
Gaby.
tells me he don't
Ga-
even want to see you again.
Probably because you and your husband brainwashed him.
Hey,
You're making comments.
Mary,
that...
you need to shut your mouth. Pardon the language once again,
Hey.
but I'm starting to get crappy. Nathaniel, you need to start speaking up and doing this on your own and shut your freaking mouth, Mary. This is between
Okay.
me and Nathaniel, not you.
Okay.
It is
if
when
you
your
want
son
it,
came
you want
into
it.
my life.
Who potty trained him? He was 3 years old and coming into my house wearing pull-ups. Who potty
It
trained
was
him?
a two-way street there, buddy. We was both doing
It wasn't.
I was in
It
the
wasn't.
process.
It wasn't.
of
I had him
doing
for
it.
2 weeks.
Why don't you sit there and tell me how you got him potty trained? Tell me what you did to get him potty trained because he wouldn't quit using
Kept
the bathroom
underwear
in
on
his
him
pants.
for one. Because every
underwear
time you
on.
went home, you put a diaper back on him.
So, if I prove that you are the father, Nathaniel, I assume you will want Gabriel back in your home, right?
Yes, of course.
Right?
Of course.
And Amanda, you've got to allow that to happen because he has rights as a father, right?
I wouldn't stop you from being a father.
Good. Thank you. All right, we have the results here. In the case of 4-year-old Gabriel, Nathaniel, you are not the father.
Thank God we don't have to deal with her anymore.
Yes, it's a big relief.
Yay!
Thank you, Maury.
Wait a second. Nathaniel, what are you thinking?
Yes.
What are you thinking?
I would like to take this time to ask you to never reach out to me again under any circumstances.
Take your own things in advice, bud.
You are not the father.